That's right. They thought they were cool. Well, how cool are you today? Can y'all make up a rap song about this?
Hello and welcome to the 4th episode of Get Ranked. This episode we're doing comic book characters that take after bugs. And we got our guest first up, True Pop Culture. True, how doing?
I'm good. I hate going first, god damn it, but I'm good. Bit late for us in the UK, but pretty much wide awake here, drinking my Monster Energy, a mega Monster Energy, so gotta be wide awake for this stream. Keen to get to the ranking.
Cool. Okay, next up, Mr. Bug.
Hello, I'm glad to be on this fun time, because hey, I'm a bug, so I'm totally not gonna be biased reviewing this whole list thing here.
All right. Next up, we have Mr. Sheepsidian. How's it going?
Howdy. I'm alive. I'm well. Kicking. Getting work done as as I'm doing this. So it is what it is. That's just how the whole shebang goes, really.
No problem. And next up, we have my co-host, Extra Zero.
What's going on, everybody? It's going good. It's been a fun Sunday so far. Living the dream, making the memes. If you don't know me, I am the producer of the Legion of Memers streams. I am also the host of Figure Action Podcast, and I co-host here. Now, next week I will be off. I'm going to be off the next couple Sundays, so there'll be co-hosts filling in for me. I'm going to be on the family vacation, celebrating my first wedding anniversary, so we're excited about that. And hopefully I'll come back refreshed and ready to rock. So looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this. It'll be a fun time.
Cool. Nice. All right. How about you give us our rules and how this works?
So let's read the rule rundown. This is how it works. Devil's going to present every choice, and you guys are going to have the opportunity for a healthy debate using a group of criteria to help you decide where do you think it ranks. At the end, we're going to tell him where it should sit on the list, and we're also going to get one last opportunity for adjustments at the end, just in case we change our mind or think anything needs to be moved around before it's locked in. If we find ourselves deadlocked, like a 50-50 split, Devil is going to be our tiebreaker. We're going to give him our best arguments, and then he's going to decide where a split's going to land. Other than that, the only rules are don't break the terms of service, because the one thing that has more power than the devil himself is Susan Wojcicki and the YouTube gods. And tonight's criteria for judging are powers, characters, growth, costume, X factor, and those are our 4 judging criteria for tonight.
X factor.
X factor
Can you
is
clarify that?
Yeah, that is anything that you guys think it really needs to be considered. If they were part of a really big character arc, so they're very important to the universe that they're in, is anything you think needs to be considered.
Okay.
So it's up to you. It's how you feel about it. That's why it's the X. Okay, let's bring up our chart.
All right.
You're gonna We always forget the music.
I got you. I got you covered.
Lovely
So
weather we're
low.
having.
That's
It's a
so
slow
low.
build up.
We gotta make that louder next time.
We can do it right now.
Oh, there you go.
All right, okay.
It was slow on the load. You know, what can we do? We got Dermy heckling in the chat. You know, before we get started, I do have footage of what Dermy is doing at work right now. If y'all want to see.
Yes.
Sorry, retarded.
Oh, that's okay then.
Don't know any better.
Oh, bless your heart.
Jeez, didn't you hear me a second ago? I'm retarded.
Oh, you're just curious. Well, let me show you how everything works down there.
See, he chimed in. He is the most professional.
All right. First up is Ant-Man. What do you guys think about Ant-Man?
Okay, I want to. Is it just Ant-Man in general, or is it like a specific?
Yes, we're gonna have to. I know that there's a lot of characters. 2 or 3 people have played them, sometimes more. We're just gonna go off whichever one you think is the most important to the.
Hank Pym then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Hank Pym for me.
Hank Pym.
Mm.
I think for most people, it's going to be that classic Avenger, Hank Pym.
Yeah. What's the highest tier?
The highest tier is S. You have S, A, B, C, D, and the Void.
Okay.
So I would
Hmm.
consider. I'm not putting Hank at an S tier. I just that's a little
I think
too
he
much.
comfortably sits at A. To be
I'd
honest.
say A.
I would say an A as well. A or B, like definitely an A at the highest.
A makes sense mainly, primarily because of Ultron, and also
Yeah.
because the old
Founding-
DA situation.
Yeah,
So-
founding
yeah.
member of the Avengers, the original Avengers. So
Right.
He founding member, Wasp. You know, he had the whole Yellow Jacket thing, Goliath, and all that stuff. You know, the pinnacle of all the shrinking stuff. You know, without him, you're not getting characters like Wasp or Scott Lang or even Eric O'Grady.
Yeah. And doesn't he also become a Giant Man, right?
He
Or
does.
is that-
Yeah.
he does.
He does that as well. I had that figure when I was a kid. Like I had the action figures, and I had Giant Man. He was like bigger than everybody else. And then I had like the smaller version of Ant-Man.
That was the old Toy Biz deal. That was a good one.
Yeah, I only have
The only flaws he in the ultimate continuity, he was a bit weird. He was abusive to Wasp for some reason.
everyone in Ultimate.
Well,
sucked
Ultimate's
ass.
gone for a reason now. So
Yeah, true.
Should take miles with
Let's-
it, but that's a different
let's
story.
talk about-
All right. So Zero, are you okay with an A, or do you? Have...
yeah, I would lean towards A or B, but the general consensus seems to be A, so I'll go with that for now. We can always readjust as we go along.
All right. There
It's
we
like when you
go.
get like the point of comparison that I think this list will get easier. Essentially, the more characters we have, I think the easier it will be. Essentially.
Yeah, because you'll say, okay, that this one is definitely below this one, so it'll help
Yeah.
you kind of
Yeah.
judge where to go.
I don't.
Okay.
I've seen someone say in the comment chat like an A. I don't see it me like being top tier. I'm trying to think of something. What would make him top tier? I can't think of anything. So yeah, probably comfortably at A.
Yeah, like I said, at the end, we will also give you guys an opportunity to change up anything you guys have reconsidered, and so it's never done till I save it at the end. Okay, next up, Beetle.
Beatles.
The
Now-
only the only version I've read of him is in the Ultimates, where he kidnaps the symbiote. I love the Ultimate Spider-Man series. The ending, not so much, but I love the beginning and the middle part of it essentially. And he's just like a cool mercenary type of dude. Doesn't really say a word in there. I think he's Latvian in the Ultimate version, but I'm not sure in the official.
The only one I'm familiar with is like he's just a jobber that kind of got part of the Thunderbolts with Zemo and all them. So like he's not like super low, but I would say he's more like a D for me.
That's a bit harsh. I think C.
No, but see, that's the thing. He's a jobber. He's not.
Right.
He's just there to get clowned on by like everyone, and his only biggest accomplishment was being a part of a team of other jobbers that Zemo made like pretend to be heroes, and then he became a hero, and then he faded into obscurity. No one knows about Mach 5. Okay.
Yeah.
People
The
know
thing
about
is-
Beetle.
The thing is, Berg, I'm reserving D for Spider-Gwen, and I don't think.
No. You can't just go.
So I'm
like,
putting it
I'm
in the
putting
C.
this character up just because I want to put this character up. That's some horseshit.
Okay.
know.
What is his power? Because I've seen him,
It's
but
just
I'm
an
not
Iron
sure.
Man suit thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
Oh,
more,
it's just-
it's more like a wingsuit, if anything, initially.
Yeah,
And
it's
then it
all
becomes
just tech
more-
and gadgets.
more tech,
That's all
yeah.
it really is.
I'd say D personally.
Yeah, it's a D for me.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
not
if you're
that
and
bad.
if you're gonna
Put him in the
if you're
fold.
gonna lump all them
Come on.
together, it's like
Come on.
you also have to take into account like now we did do Hank Pym as Hank Pym, so I'm not even gonna get into the female Beetle, which
I mean,
also
it's
was
like-
probably the biggest shelf warmer that Marvel Legends ever had.
Sheep,
Yeah,
how do you feel about it?
Her only accomplishment was being Tombstone's daughter that no one knows about.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, so it's a D for
Um,
me.
I'm putting him in the void because I know nothing of him.
Okay, so
I
we
think
have
he's
two
like a
Ds.
Mandalorian type. Like, doesn't. No, not Mandalorian type. He's like a
He's a
Boba Fett type.
mercenary.
Boba
Yeah.
Fett, yeah.
Yeah, so I would put him in C.
We got
I think
two
we had
Devil, you're
Ds,
putting him in D.
two
Okay.
Ds and a C. If
yeah, two Ds.
Okay. Can we make like another tier like F for like absolutely shit?
Well, that's the
don't-
void.
This is not, this is not
Oh,
your
so-
real thing, True Pup.
Oh,
You can't
okay, so-
rewrite the
wait,
rules
wait, 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 wait,
mid-
so-
mid-game.
Hang on. So the void is not just like a placeholder; it's the shittiest tier.
I put them in the void because till you guys make a decision, that's where they are. But yes, the void. If they're real shit, if you really absolutely don't even give a care and you don't want to, then yes, they stay in the void. And then at the
Okay.
end, I will ask the audience. They can ring in if they think he deserves to leave or she deserves to leave. But otherwise, yes, they'll stay in the
All right.
void. That's
Then I'm
essentially
okay
the
with
F.
him being in D. Okay, I scratched that.
Yeah, we can leave Spider Gwen in the void. God, if everyone agrees. Okay, next up, Ben Riley, the Scarlet Spider.
easy
The
A.
void.
Yeah, I put him in A.
Oh, come on!
He has all
Freaking
the powers of
clone
Spider Man.
I'm-
You can't put him in the
No,
void.
no. All right, D
True
then.
Pup, stop it with your purist.
He is a
God damn.
derivative Spider-Man.
I'm
Oh, he's
very
close.
I'm more of a I prefer like original characters, and obviously Ben Riley isn't an original he's not an original. He's not Peter Parker basically.
Yeah.
His
But,
story is
uh,
great though.
But
Yeah, he
I-
has a good story. He's one of the
Yeah.
he's part of still the OG like kind of era, like the 80s 90s era. So I would keep him in like a higher tier,
Yeah,
at least B.
Yeah, I want him in B.
I would put him in B, like at the to be reasonable. But I wouldn't put him in A. I think there's better derivative Spider-Man out there than Ben Riley.
Yeah.
I think Ben Riley is like a literal freaking Spider-Man clone, and the whole
Yeah.
clone saga ordeal was fucking
Was
shit.
retarded.
I just blonde Peter Parker just replaced. No, as soon as I just remember it, no, I
You
wouldn't.
know
put
what
him
I
in A.
remember from him is I like his suit better than Spider Man's. I like
Yeah.
the suit.
He has a
That's
nice
That's the
suit.
only thing he has going for him.
Yeah, for a
But-
realist, it's like a grounded design. Like
Hang on,
really-
is it
Yeah.
is
you
it
know.
the Scarlet Spider suit or the different one that he wears? It's kind of like a. He has a different suit.
Like a
Yeah,
black and red
I
one.
know they've changed
Yeah.
it. They've changed it up.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, no,
I like the Scarlet
I
Spider
like this
suit.
one. I like the one
Yeah.
with the hood.
This one is better.
Yeah, it looks badass. Okay, so everyone said B, right?
I said A.
A, B.
I
Okay,
think
so we think we have three
B.
Bs. So
Yeah, we'll go with B.
yeah.
okay.
Right, that's
All
fair.
right. Next up, we have now. I've never even heard of this one, but he's old school. Red B. Have any of you guys heard of this guy?
Put
He
that
popped up
motherfucker
on a
in the void.
list. It looks like
Oh,
it,
do you know?
classic. So
Maybe D. I don't know. Looks weird.
Just the Void. I never heard of
Void.
this character.
I've never
Yeah,
heard of
I'm
him.
gonna say Void.
Okay. Poor guy. Never even got off the floor.
Oh, I heard of this guy.
Yes. I believe his name is Swarm.
Mhm.
I haven't got to hear too much about him, but yes, Swarm.
It's a
Is he
cool
made of
concept
bees
of
or
a
some
man
shit?
made of bees.
Yeah,
it's
he-
like Sandman but made of bees.
Yeah, he's essentially his whole body's bees, and he can send them out and attack with them.
Like Candyman kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
D. That's a D for me.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Do it's a cool villain to fight, you know. I
a-
like
it's
those
a
villains
fun
got kind of morph into
one-off.
stuff. Yeah,
I think it's a cool concept. I like the look of him. The idea that you can't really, he'd probably be able to dodge a lot of stuff because he can, you try to punch him, he just hole appears type thing. So it'd be interesting, but at the same time, I guess it would probably also be easy to get him, because
He's
big
basically
sticky
that
paper.
Million Ants character from Rick and Morty.
Yeah. All right. So you said I got a couple D's, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Zero? Where would you put him?
I don't have any knowledge on the character, so it's Void for me.
Okay, so we got a couple D's. So D he is.
I think we judged him
Oh,
basically. on his
Lord!
nose.
Now here it is.
Yeah, never heard of red bee.
Suddenly, Jeremy's going to be an expert.
Oh,
on,
the expert on the red D. The
Red
D
bee.
connoisseur.
Red B is where the line was.
Yeah, he's going to make his video where he's acting all like Harry Sisson. It's Gen Z for Red B. And
Jesus
this
Christ.
whole video.
He hasn't called you bougie yet or a snob.
will.
So
He's
yeah.
already called me a snob several times.
I put out a meme for that too.
I saw.
All right. Next up we have Silk.
The void.
D.
C.
I
D.
give Silk a
no,
C.
D.
I think she's better than Spider Gwen. So
I mean, if
Okay,
you're going to give her
okay.
points for being better than Spider-Gwen goes in a Void, and she still goes in D.
Yeah,
Silk has
she-
personality and like character. Like, granted, yeah, when she first showed up, she wasn't really written more than just a prop for
No.
Slop to get his sloppy on. But like,
Yep.
Yeah.
she's got a
D-
charm that was later built
Yeah.
into her. I mean, like, I don't tolerate the Silk hate here. Okay,
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think she's
okay.
the best character in the world. Okay, but I think she's a decent, entertaining character when she's written well. So it's a C for me.
And I like how she makes her costume, at least the original, was just like she would cover herself in the wibs.
Yeah, because like
Instead of-
she spent all this time in a bunker practicing, and she could like manipulate webs in a way that
Yeah.
Peter didn't really could, But it wasn't done in a I'm better than you, and this is just like she has the same power, she just uses them in a different sense. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, like,
The thing is, it's
Um,
not Peter
wait,
Parker. so
wait, no, let me finish. Let me finish. All right.
I know what.
To be fair, right? My vote is D, but a potential C maybe if I think about it more. But then again, the reason that I'm putting her in D is because she has a weird origin story. Apparently, she was bitten by the same spider that
Yes.
Peter was bitten by,
So the dead
which
one.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah, weird. Okay, weird story. To add to that, because of that reason, as soon as they meet each other, Peter and Silk, they make out just because they were bitten by the same. I have
Yes,
no
I know,
idea.
That was Dan Slott being
What-
like very horny
Right,
on
right.
Bane at the time. I
And
understand
Right.
that that's
Dan
like-
Slott's terrible.
Yeah, I understand that like it was a. Here's the thing, despite the rough beginning, but when you get her in the hands of someone that's not Dan Slott, they can write Silk into an actual like interesting character. Not the greatest thing in the world. Like she's not gonna blow your mind, but she's very entertaining. She doesn't put anyone down. Like so it's she's a good like C-list character. That's where I would put her.
So
I
I
don't
got
know.
a C,
That origin story just weirds me out. Mine's D.
D. Sheepy
D.
said which one? D. Okay, so it's up to you. Zero. Should we go to C or D? And then
I'll put her in D. I
D?
originally was leaning towards C, but yeah,
you're all not going to get a birthday thing from
I could
Bug this
potentially
year.
change my vote for like originality because still that's a pretty
No,
original name. But
You bring, and I
but-
swear to God, True Pop, you bring up she's not Peter Parker. I'm gonna hit you with a shovel.
I'm a Peter Parker supremacist. Well, what can I say? All right, next character.
All right. Next up, we have Blue Beetle.
Which one?
Let's go Jaime Reyes.
Jaime, really? Void.
No, you can go whichever one you guys think is the most,
Well,
like I said, the
I'm gonna
most
go with Jaime because that's what the
important
picture is.
to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're going with Jaime, I'm putting him in Void. If you're going with Ted Kord, I'm putting him in C.
So what do you guys think the other guys think we should do? Ted Kord?
I mean, if it's Ted Kord, I would definitely go for C. If it's Jaime,
Okay.
it's
I'm going to be
C
honest.
now.
I know next to nothing about Ted Kord, just that he was the original Blue Beetle. That's about it.
The second, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
okay.
three.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I have seen him a bit in this Blue Beetle in Young Justice, back when it was good.
Those were the days.
Maybe I think I'd put him in it. I'm debating C or D. I don't know. I don't hate him.
It's a C for me.
Okay.
If we're doing Jaime, I'll do B.
Well,
B.
first we have to determine that we're doing Ted Kord.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
used Jaime's pictures.
I know because okay, trying to get pictures of characters is hard. Some of them don't download the right way into the file I need and stuff like that. So I try
this
to
is
look for
a
square
WebD
pictures.
file.
My guy.
I'm a boomer. You're
All
lucky
right,
I could get pictures, okay?
Okay,
So
so we need to settle on if it's Ted or Jaime.
it's Ted. Let's just go with Ted.
Okay,
You all
if
seem to
we're
like
going
Ted
with
more.
Ted,
So
it's a C.
okay, and Sheep, you said C for Ted too.
Ted Kord, yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with
Okay,
the
what do
C.
you guys?
I don't have an opinion. So
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, let's see.
no idea. Ted Kord.
This was a hard one when I was making it because that's exactly what was going through my head. I was all like, I looked up pictures of all these guys, and every single time you'd have 2 or 3 different pictures because there'd be 2 or 3 different versions too. So I was sitting there like, maybe I should like preemptively decide, but I was all, I better let them decide because I'm not the most knowledgeable. And I was all, I'll pick the one that no one likes, and they'll be like, why the hell would you pick that Blue Beetle? You know, so I was all screwed. So, but okay. Bug. Just Bug.
What I do?
Yeah, Bug, what did you do? I'd rank Bug in the Void for missing my stream today. So now
My microphone crashed, dude. What the fuck? I was
Unacceptable.
driving for like 2 hours straight to get a replacement.
you should have
I'm
broken
sorry.
the speed limit. I'm just joking.
Okay,
This
sir.
guy was a member of some super group. I can't
this a
remember
DC
what they
Like a lot of them.
Yeah. But that's all. He was in there like for a couple episodes, and then they gave him his own comic, but I don't know for how long.
Is he a DC
Oh.
or Marvel?
I believe he's Marvel.
Oh, fuck, I don't know then. Put him in the void, I guess.
Void. No one knows him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have too much familiarity with
him.
him.
What team was he in?
Oh god.
Does anything get him into D?
You'd have to look it
I
up.
don't know anything.
If you have your phone, you can look it up real quick.
He's a Marvel, right?
Yes, I believe so. His name's just Bug. So comic book character, Bug, Marvel.
Wait. Was this an entity of Peter? Was when he was doing his?
No.
No, it's nothing to
Okay.
do with Peter.
Not any of his 4 identities. He did that one.
Okay. That would have been a good costume, though. Okay. Yeah, know nothing about it, so let's leave him there, I guess.
Everyone else okay with that, or
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that too.
okay? Dermy's probably seething because he has a tattoo of the guy.
You don't know Red Beard, you don't know Bug. How dare you?
Well, according to Google, Beetle was just like a C-list character that joined the Guardians at one point. That's it.
What Bug?
Bug, you mean Bug?
Yeah, that's just what it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have Bumblebee from Teen Titans. Wasn't she? Wasn't she on Teen
What?
Titans?
She was in Teen Titans. She was from Teen Titans, but yeah, she actually worked for Hive.
Oh.
She-
Also, it was kind of like a terror thing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's half terrorist. Great.
Okay, so Bumblebee.
Bumblebee's not bad.
Yeah, I'd say B.
I mean, she wasn't anything special. I'd put her in C at best.
Yeah, I agree. I'll go with the
hang
C.
on.
It's like
What team was she in again? The I can't remember
Hive.
their name.
Hive,
Okay, so
then
that's
Teen
like the
Titans.
rival.
Yeah.
Who are Hive led by?
I want to say was it Pixie? I think her name was, or something like that, or Jinx.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx was cool.
Okay. D. That's my vote. I guess I don't know anything about
I'm
her.
kind of going for C.
I'd go with C.
semi-familiar.
Yeah, I'd give her C at the worst.
Okay, so C. All right, next up, Firefly.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I would actually put him. He's actually a pretty good villain. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that his whole thing is just arson. So
Yeah, he's just a
He likes the fire.
pyromaniac and like.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
I'd put him
He
in
has a
B.
fire lightsaber in the original animated series, dude. That's
Ooh.
really
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, so I put him in a B.
yeah, he's got the cool factor, you know.
he's good. He's a not just a pyromaniac, but he's also good pyrotechnic. So I'd actually put him at B.
Yeah.
He gives Batman a run for his money sometimes. So
Yeah, he's one of those villains that Batman has trouble reasoning with.
Yeah.
He's so
You know?
committed to
Fire,
to his like
Yeah.
simple like pleasures. It's like I want to burn down the building.
Yeah, very underrated. What I would say.
Yeah. Also, the 2004 Firefly suit that shit was good.
My first exposure was Arkham Origins, I think. So.
Oh yeah, with Christopher Freeman as the voice.
Mhm.
yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm. I love Arkham Origins. Love it.
All right,
He was in
so-
Arkham Knight as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same actor too.
I heard a couple B's. So where was everyone? Just so I make sure.
I agree with
didn't
the
ruin-
B.
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 Okay, so we're in agreement on a lot of them. That's good. Means I don't have to choose. All right, next up, 99.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A.
He's definitely better than Scarlet Spider, but I don't know if he should be in A.
No, he should be in A because he's essentially the Terry McGinnis to Peter Parker.
Well, I
Okay,
wouldn't say
that's-
he's the Terry McGinnis so much as, when they did the 99 series, because I distinctly remember Spider-Man 29 and Hulk 2099 were the two big ones at the time, where they're just trying to do something different with the existing mantles. But
He's a bit.
Yeah,
He's
also
definitely a bit weird and different. So
well, he has to be A because, like, look, no one gives a fuck about Marvel 2099. Okay, they only care about Miguel. All right, and Miguel's like the
No.
only thing that keeps anyone interested in that particular like future, that timeline, or that section of Marvel.
Now, can't he become invisible?
yeah,
Is that the one of the powers?
I know,
And the
I
suit
know,
is
like,
is cool. I like his suit.
yeah, his
so.
suit is cool. Like, and he's not like a carbon copy of Peter. His origins like tweaked where, he like it's like sabotage from coworkers. Trying to like kill him, and he
yeah.
accidentally like splices spider DNA into him, and it's why he's got like the fangs. And if he bites you, you just get paralyzed and shit.
That's cool.
right. So if we're putting him in B, Scarlet Spider needs to drop a level. So A. I don't think he deserves it, but let's put him there anyway.
Okay, I believe I heard a lot of
A.
A's.
Yeah, I'll give it the A.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay, A for him.
Guilty.
Okay, next up, The Tick.
I
Everyone's
only
favorite
watched the
hero.
live action show with
S
that.
tier. The
Yeah,
cartoon was phenomenal. S tier.
I love
I'm
the
gonna-
cartoon. I love the first one with Patrick Warburton. That was
Yeah,
a good
the comics
show.
are good too. I actually read a couple of them.
I'm gonna, I'd probably go with S tier because because like I've only seen clips, but from what I get, he's just like a really fun, goofy, innocent type of hero to have. So I'm fine with the S tier. I think that's
Cher is also a great villain.
I've only
Yeah.
there's like a live action show on Amazon. That's the
On
only
Amazon.
thing I've seen of him on
And
Amazon.
that's also good.
I've seen of him.
You only had like 2
I-
seasons.
I don't know enough about him to put him into S, I guess, but you know, that's just me.
Was
Um,
Arthur on? I don't. Do we put
Yes.
Arthur on here? Okay, good.
Yeah, he's towards the end, but yes, he is on there.
Want to make sure.
Poor little Arthur. Okay, so S for the Tick. All right. Next up, we have Grasshopper. Now, I never heard of this character.
Void.
But
Yeah, Void.
Wait, Marvel or DC?
Marvel. His legs are like robotic or whatever, so he can jump and I don't know what else, but he is a hero.
Kamen
Okay,
Rider always did it better.
Yeah.
What is he most famous for? Let me see.
Hopping around.
Yeah, hopping around, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Kamen Rider beats him. They got like 5
Wait.
versions of Grasshopper.
He was part of the Betrock Brigade. Okay. But
Oh.
Punch
Betrock
Hopper
Leaper,
does it
he
better,
can-
and Punch Hopper doesn't even jump.
Exactly. Okay, I think he might deserve the void. If it was
even get a
Betrock,
D.
then I'd put him in S tier, of course. But, you know,
Poor guy can't even. Oh, I feel
hop
so
his
bad
way
for
to
him.
the- yeah.
Gonna have to go home to their parents. And
Who
tell
the
them how
hell
they
is this
failed.
character? I have no idea. Let's put him in the
All
void.
right.
All right. Is there a
Peter
tier
Parker.
above S?
Is there
put
anything
him there.
below S for Spider-Man?
Absolutely.
Spider-Man, the original Peter Parker. What do you
Yes.
guys think?
Well, it's a good thing you don't have the Bugle Daily on this panel. So
Yeah,
That's all.
you will see they're just flipping out right now. S, are you ready? Serious?
I think he deserves a S beyond tier. You know.
because he's literally one of
Can
the
we-
3 most iconic comic book characters. Period.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Can
one
we
of the
put him
most
like
Spider-Man,
as
Superman,
as the
Batman.
first picture? Because you know, just so it's clear he's at the top. You know.
All right. It looks like everyone's S. All right. I knew that was gonna. I knew he was
You know-
going up there.
I have
I
no
saw
idea who the
Spider-Man
tick
and was
is.
like,
I don't
yep,
know why he's on his level,
top.
but you know.
I don't know. We didn't start with Spider-Man in S tier automatically.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
What did Jeremy say? Spider-Man Void.
Spider-Man Void just to piss off Pop. You know, it's funny. I have a funny
Picking a
story real
fight
quick.
with you, Pop.
My
I
wife,
slap you, Debbie.
my wife saw True Pop's icon. She's like, "Is his icon Spider-Man getting jizzed on? Why would you have that? I thought you guys had rules in the Legion."
Mm.
All right.
The old Coom spider logo is dead. Long live the new True Pop logo.
Next up, we have Hornet, I believe his name is, right?
Oh, this is one of the identities of Peter
Yeah,
during the
yeah.
Identity Crisis. Oh. Now, the only cool thing about his story I know of is Peter essentially destroyed the costumes. Some other guys picked it up. But apparently, I don't know, it was some sort of deal with the devil to get those costumes back or some shit. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it included some devil shenanigans, I guess. So, I don't know if that's any interesting. That's the only bit of interesting trivia I know of. D, probably. Maybe Void.
So
I'm
he's,
debating
Yeah, I don't know.
Spider- he's Spider-Man, but he can has a flying suit, essentially, is what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
Yeah, but then someone else picked it up as well. D, maybe. I don't know. I'm just looking at that D tier. I'm like, just like, those are actually not terrible characters. And then I'm just looking at him as just, yeah, the Void. Square.
Yeah, leave him there.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Void.
All right. Jeez, no love for anybody here.
What do you mean? Spider-Man and Tick are an S.
Yeah, get Mantis.
Okay, Mantis.
Oh, from the
I-
Guardians.
I would actually put
Yeah.
her. I would put her in C, not because of like Guardians of the Galaxy, but because of like her whole tenure with Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I would go with the C.
Wait. This is news to me. She had a thing with Silver Surfer?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
they had a thing going on. It was, if I remember correctly, like Galactus sent him to her planet, and she was I think it was like she made a deal with him. It's like she wanted to basically save her planet, but like instead she would go with Silver Surfer. I couldn't remember all the details, but they ended up having a thing going on between the two of them.
The more you know. Not bad, not great. There's the meme from Chernobyl, you know. Yeah, maybe C. Yeah.
You
I
zero.
agree with C.
Agree with C. Okay, so C.
They've destroyed kind of a character essentially in the third one because she just casually brainwashes Drax into forgetting that she insulted him, and that's just like, bitch, that is cruel as hell. Like, you do not use mind altering powers like that, like, ever.
It's like Disney,
you want, like-
Lucasfilm, and Marvel. They have this really big hate boner for Asian characters because they made Rose Tico just as insufferable.
Yeah. I think like whoever wrote it, I think James Gunn maybe. I think they didn't realize it that she did something terrible. Like they just wrote it off as a joke because Drax is one big joke. Haha, she erased his memory about this little insult. That's funny. It's just like, no, that's pretty bad actually.
Well, let's be honest. If girls had that power, we wouldn't remember shit. I thought you said you wanted to go to IHOP, and she just goes, "No, I didn't. No, you didn't. What the hell?"
Every single girl is just Jean Grey. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
But Bobby, you're gay. Didn't you know?
That's why they
What?
must be oppressed. Black Widow.
A tier.
18.
Yeah, easy A tier.
Sure. Why not?
She was all whatever.
I was gonna put her in B, but okay. You know what? Fine.
I mean, it really depends on who's writing her, but yeah, I think
If the
Yeah.
Sasuke sisters are writing her, she goes in S.
yes.
Well, the thing is, it seems to me with her is that even though she's not the most powerful, obviously, she has a big influence. I mean, she was part of the Avengers. She,
Mhm.
She had her. She made her mark, or still does.
She had her thing going with Wolverine.
I think the first time I've seen it, like, I grew up, my comic knowledge first on animated shows, and then I slowly got into comics because the town I was in, I never had any comic shop near me. So I think I first saw her in like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and she was interesting because you never knew whether she was on your side or not, or she'd sell trade secrets to to the Russians or whatever.
Right.
And in that way, she was kind of interesting. Kind of, do you trust her? You don't trust her. And in the movies, of course, she has that. She's tired of that agent life, and then she wants to trust someone as well. So there is a lot of stories. She's very malleable, with character growth essentially, and yeah, she's definitely interesting. So, Demi, calm down. I see you in the chat there.
Oh wait, you know what? I have the perfect clip for this. Can I play it, Devil?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside real alone. There's no one, just me only, sitting on my little throne.
Is the throne in his toilet?
He's just throwing in his toilet.
That's one of the best movies right there.
That's how he's able to, even though he's at work, that's how he's able to be in the chat. Is he's on the shitter. He says, "I gotta go take a shit for 2 hours so I can watch the show."
Devil,
Okay.
next one, Boyd. All right, next one, guys.
Your favorite character? Just S tier, isn't it? Isn't that where you want her?
D.
Her name is fucking Spider-Gwen, and they changed it to Ghost Spider. It's just,
And then they started calling her Spider-Gwen again. She belongs in the void because Gwen Stacy should have stayed dead.
yes.
It's a
Completely
D
agree.
for me.
Why find it interesting? What did you say, Bug? What did you say?
I said D.
Oh, no, we kick him out right now. Right now. He's going in the
No,
void.
I mean, like, that's just it. It's a D. It's like it's a character.
The only D again is in your face.
Oh no! Don't threaten me with a good time.
D for Dermy.
Yeah,
I-
the thing
I-
is, like,
The
I
voice
find
is a
it
little-
interesting in the Miles Morales movies. They call her Spider Woman. I guess, like, okay, because no one would call her in the right mind Spider Gwen. You know, it's like Spider Pia. What's the point of a freaking secret identity? It's stupid.
Well,
It's-
that's their
the more I
identity
think about
right
it, it's
there.
stupid.
What they don't know is that there's actually 2 more Gwens in New York, so they don't know which Gwen it is.
It's
It's
one
like
of you
the
three.
Terminator going through the phone book and looking for Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there is a true Ghost Spider, by the way, and that is the Ghost Rider version of Spider-Man. He has like a blue flame. He's white. It's a really cool design.
I've seen him. That is a cool outfit for
Yeah.
him.
That is the ultimate
Okay,
piece.
so I heard 2 voids and I heard 2 Ds, right? Or did I mishear?
I said D.
Who else said D? Who else said D?
Well, I said D just because I feel like the Void, like, look, the other characters that are in the Void is because we don't know enough about them. I think with Spider Gwen, to put her in D is saying we know enough about her and we think she's at the bottom of this list.
So I heard 2 Ds and 2 voids.
I
Well, the
feel
bottom
like
of the list is
outside,
Void.
You dare?
Well, I mean, I know the bottom of the list is the Void.
Void is death.
If the Void is death, let's I vote Void then.
Yeah, she deserves
Oh,
that.
we're killing her?
Also, I need to
Oh my
I need to
God.
be a contrarian with Dermy here. So
Oh, my God.
Good job, Dermy. You put her in the void.
Poor-
Oh,
Dermy saying
God.
I'd gladly give it a... No, it's
Context,
a man,
phrasing.
actually, Dermy. So, the Twitter
she
said
get-
so. So, technically, that makes you gay. So,
She
Yeah.
should get at least like some sexy points. The only problem is in the Miles Morales movie, they made her into a lesbian, I believe. So, okay, Queen Bee.
No idea.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I only know of the version from Young Justice, so
Yeah, she goes against the Justice League. She's done it a couple different times. I believe she can control men. She makes them into like her, little bitch boys.
yeah, like
Well, she's like Poison Ivy then.
Yeah, a little bit like
kinda.
Poison Ivy, I believe.
at least the version I'm familiar with was she could mind control people. Men was a lot more easier, but she could control women, and she was a very tactical, like scheming, manipulative person that was working with a lot of the other villains in Young Justice. So I'd say kind of a D on this one.
Anybody else have a different
Uh,
opinion?
Nope.
No, don't have an opinion.
So everyone's okay with D?
I don't know anything about her, so
I don't know anything
I
about
don't know
that. No
anything either.
opinion.
I'd say Void, but if I'm in the minority on that.
They I know that once again she had like 4 different people play her, I think. So it's been different people multiple times.
Mm.
Okay, next up we have Scorpion.
A.
I'd put him in B.
B, maybe. I mean, Spider and Firefly in there.
I mean,
I-
if we're
It's
gonna give
between A and
Firefly a
B.
B, I would say Scorpion a B, and then also
Mhm.
which version of Scorpion are we talking about?
Well, it's
Uh,
clearly Matt Gargan.
Yeah, I guess go Gorgon. I always thought he was so underrated. Like the suit is cool, the idea is cool, but he was like like the joke, I guess. Like
Well, I mean, he was
Never got his
the
credit.
joke before he got the suit on, and that was the thing.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
you have superheroes that are everymen, but like that's the Scorpion. Is he was kind of an everyman that turned supervillain.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just remember
because
he'd
of a
always get mad when
certain,
people teased him.
Well, yeah, he got
Well, see-
hurt because of a certain Daily Bugle man.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Well,
speaking vicariously through Bugle Daily, because his what do you call? I guess you can say his investment didn't pan out. I'd say B would be best for him.
So I heard a B. I think I heard 2 A's. Where was everyone?
I said A.
B.
I'll go
Sheep.
B.
B.
Okay, so everybody says B. I do like that suit though. I wish they did better with him. Like if they
It is a good
redid
suit.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they
It does
redid it,
have-
I wish they.
Potential to be an A, but I don't. The only memorable stuff is like his origin in my mind, and the fact that he wore like a symbiote suit at one point. Like, he's never done something big in terms of the Spider-Man, really, but he is an interesting character.
Well, in the 2018 game, he was a reason for an entire hallucinating arc. So
Yeah.
I don't think that should belong to a character like Scorpion. But yeah, I guess so.
All right. Next up, we have the Green Hornet.
C.
I've only watched the shit movie with Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
I put him
he's,
in
he's a legacy
So
character.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna have a good opinion on this, I guess.
Yeah, this is like Dick Tracy. This was
I'd
something
probably
people
say
watched.
probably B actually,
Yeah.
because of like the pulp to it.
Yeah, it was kind of a classy, character that kind of didn't get a good representation in recent media.
Yeah, he kind of got like he's like a Batman, and he's a rich person, right? He's like rich, and he does this to
Sorta, yeah,
get back.
sorta
kinda.
that. It's like the Shadow if you pulled his punches.
Yeah. All right. So far, I've heard a B. Where do you
Yeah,
guys
we'll go with B.
I'll take a B.
I'll go
Sure,
B.
why not? I guess.
Man, Pop doesn't
Void.
even care till it gets to Spider-Man.
Void.
If that's who I think it is on that image,
Void.
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 Insta void.
The bestest, the true Spider-Man. What?
I'm wearing the fucking shirt. Void.
Unironically, just void him.
Like that's how this whole thing should have opened up. Is Pete and S and Miles and Void.
I'm gonna avoid him.
Seems like everyone's gonna avoid him.
Yeah. I remember reading through that issue. A buddy of mine was like so hyped about it, and he handed it to me, and just I don't know. I think that was probably one of the worst first issues of any comic book I've ever read, and it just was like Brian Michael Bendis eating and smelling his own shit all throughout that book.
Yeah, and the thing,
Oh.
people only,
But guys, he can make an electricity sword. Isn't that cool?
the only reason people ever cared about Miles was because they had to rewrite his entire character for the movie, and that's literally it. They caught lightning in a bottle, and then they've been trying to ride off that coattail for years now.
You know, this
Take
is what
away that
happens.
movie, he's nothing.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get rid of affirmative action. Consequences.
Well, actually, no. If you get rid of if you get rid of affirmative action, he's automatically catapulted to S because he's black.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Now, this character, I put her on here. I don't know much about her, but she was the first female black superhero. So I thought, hey, maybe you guys know about her. I don't. But she, obviously was from the old days of comics. There's a legacy to it. The Butterfly.
That sounds
Good name.
familiar.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the character myself.
Yeah, I don't know a thing.
Was she in Marvel?
No, I believe it was
She's public domain now too, which is
I
interesting.
believe either DC or she might have been, a different company.
Skywald.
No extreme thoughts on her, to be honest. She be in anything recent movie wise, maybe? I don't know.
No,
Mhm.
If she's public domain, that means they haven't done anything with her for a while. But
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. She must be a pretty old character then.
yeah, like I said, this is the only picture. They had a couple, but this was the only one I could get. But yeah, they were all of the older kind of style and stuff. So I knew that she had to. But
I mean, you don't get points for being the first, though. Just saying.
that's
Yeah.
true.
And you get
Yeah.
points for being original, sure, but not the points for being the first.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm reading it now. She was part of the. Let me go back here. But yeah, so public domain character now was part of the Hell Rider issues that were mature audience magazines not covered by the Comic Books Comic Code Authority, 1971. So, but interesting. Skyworld did not include a proper copyright notice on its issues of Hell Rider, and that's why, because of copyright law at the time, came public domain upon release, which is interesting.
Oh, cool.
So,
And damn, that's for back then, Hell Rider. That's a pretty bold name.
well, yeah.
I'd put her in the void, not because she sounds bad or anything, because I know Zilch, nothing about her. So
Jeremy, your favorite character? Any feedback here?
he'd probably call us.
He's all, how did you dare put the butterfly in the void? Okay, Yellow Jacket.
A.
Isn't that just Hank Pym?
It's
No. Well, I think he was
yeah,
one time.
it's Hank Pym again. So
A.
yeah, I'd put him in the same category as Ant-Man. Actually, well, Ant-Man's in A, so yeah, A tier still.
Yeah,
because he's just
A.
basically Ant-Man but can fly.
Huh.
Plus, this was like
That's
when
cool.
Hank was like going through all of his arcs. It's like this was Yellow Jacket was after the whole Ultron thing.
Why-
So, you know,
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
shortly after Ultron.
Why on earth was he a villain in the Ant-Man movie? I wonder. I'm aware of that.
Why did he also become MODOK in the
Oh, but they
yeah,
can MODOK.
yeah, just that's where the MCU just no longer cares about
yeah.
continuity.
Yeah. All right.
What's happened to him like recently? Does anyone know? Is Hank Pym back as Ant-Man or
No,
whatnot?
no, he's like a fused up thing with the Ultron.
Ultron. Yeah. I think it was Rage of Ultron, that one.
All right. Next up, Spider-Woman.
A.
Oh,
I'd put her in.
Get
I'd
out
put
of
her in-
here.
I'd put her in B.
fine.
Also, are we talking Jessica Drew
Does-
or
Yeah, just
Yeah, we're
Jessica Drew.
Jessica
talking
Drew?
Jessica Drew before she got pregnant.
in black.
Yeah, and black. But I'm talking about the pregnant where like she threw the kid off the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
B. My
all I
vote's
know
B.
is there's some. She looks good in some of the art.
Yeah, the
You
hotness
get the
level.
right
is-
artist.
I'm thinking B or C.
Okay, B or C for you. What did you guys other people say? B?
Definitely not a higher tier than Ben Riley. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll level it out and see.
So you say C, and we
Yeah.
had a couple Bs. I think there was more Bs.
I had A.
Oh yeah, at A. So okay, so 2 Bs, 1 A, 1 C. So it's B. All right. Next,
You must be fun at parties.
me. So sorry. Okay,
Bug,
Arthur.
do you want me to change it to a C?
Arthur should go in A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Arthur is cool just because he literally is an everyman. He just gets the
Who
suit.
the
He doesn't know
fuck
what
is
he's doing. He's a great foil to the Tick.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Isn't he like scared of everything essentially?
yeah, but he's supposed to be like, what if like the reader, was
involved.
yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm still in the void area because I don't know anything about this character. Like my knowledge of Tick is just very limited. So
Okay, so I heard 2 A's, I believe. So Pop, anything with you?
The Void.
So we got two. Do we got 2 voids
I
and
don't
2
know.
A's?
That's
Is
what it
that
sounds like.
Okay, well,
Maybe compromise and see.
Yeah, you can't give him a C.
okay, so
I just don't know
if-
anything about him. So.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him either. So.
I like the idea that, like you said, the Tick is so he can, he's damn near indestructible, breaks through walls, nothing hurts him really. So I like the idea that his sidekick is completely vulnerable and can be mangled. I think that is a clever way of doing it. So I will go with the A's. All right. Next up, I believe this is Killer Moth.
Teen
D.
Titan villain, right?
I
a
believe
Batman
so.
villain.
I know he's DC,
Oh, okay.
but
He's a mainline
But-
Batman villain. Teen Titans then used him in the show. He's always been a joke villain. Okay, everyone makes fun of him. because
okay.
His gimmick is a moth.
Like Kite Man.
he
Yeah,
has a
so
gun
he's-
that
he-
shoots out gas, right, or something.
Well-
I don't know what it does though.
One of the versions had like compressed air, and then another one was literally a cocoon gun, which was just
Yeah.
like webs and stuff. He's a D
Okay,
tier.
I mean,
he's D tier.
I put him in
because
this.
he's literally a joke character. That's all he is.
Okay. If the Beetle was like in high tier, I'd put him in the same one. But I guess if he's in D, then yeah, kill him off in D. I just see them as the same.
You kill him
item.
off is a jokey jobber character. Like he's the one you pick on.
Like he comes up at the beginning, Batman beats him, and then gets on to the real villain of the
Pretty
show.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's either
Or
like,
just
he's
the
either-
episode.
he's either opener or he's like a one-off henchman to the main bad guy. That's about it.
Yep. The episode opens with him in cuffs.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Do you agree, Zero?
Yeah, I agree.
D on him. All right. D. All right. Next up, we have Spider Girl, Spider-Man's daughter.
D.
Yeah, I kind of go with the D.
She's the seed of Spider-Man,
Fuck that mean.
Doesn't really mean much.
But people weren't supposed to like nepotism.
Oh, I have heard good things about her from some Spidey
I mean-
fans, but
I mean, she's good, but she's not that good.
I mean, see, the closest I would get to, like, if my interpretation for, like, if there were any more additions to the whole Spider family, kind of like the Bat family thing, would be Pete, MJ, Spiderling, and maybe Spider Girl. I'd still put her in D tier because there's not enough out there to like really justify her being anything special, I guess you could say.
where's Spiderling from, by the way?
That would be that story where they had MJ jump in as a Spinneret, and they had like the whole Spider Family thing going on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the Renew Your Vows?
Yep, renew your vows.
Yeah, it was Renew Your Vows. Okay.
Okay. I think she'd be. I think she's better than she's.
You think
I
she's
put her
better
in
than
C.
Silk and stuff, or
I think she's C. I think
Okay,
she's
so
better
we
than
got-
like your average Spiderling. Just because she came before them. I think
don't
she was
mean
like the
anything.
first.
Yeah, that does.
A lot of these characters in the Void came before some of the others, but that don't mean anything for them.
Yeah, but I think she's like more because every time Peter has like a daughter or something like, oh,
It's because she's
MJ
hot,
is
you say
pregnant. Because like right. Because like MJ always has like, oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she doesn't have the child. Oh, she has a Spiderling in this alternate universe, and Spider Girl has always struck me as like this more so official daughter of
Yeah, that ain't
Spider-Man.
happening no more.
Yep.
They retcon that thing.
I don't know. I don't think she deserves a D. I put it in.
Look, that she just. You're lucky.
I wish there was
she's
like
not
a
in Void.
tier between the tiers.
she can't
you
be in the
can't-
void. She can't be as bad as these two, Miles Morales.
No, not at all.
Spider-Gwen.
That's
Nowhere
why I
close.
said D, where it's just like she's fine, but she's not then like.
I
that
mean,
special.
She's
if
not
you look at
anything
the
special.
CT, it's not that full, you know. I'd
She's
like to
Peter
put something
Parker,
in
but a girl.
With boobs.
True, and she does have derivative villains. But she has better villains than Miles. I mean,
She has.
Well, Miles doesn't have any villains.
Miles.
He has the same villains as Pete.
yeah, true. I know she fights like the nephew of Norman or some shit like that. I can't remember. Yeah, all right, D.
That's all we were waiting for, man.
She's-
We're good.
She's Spider-Man, but she can't whip swing for 1 week a month.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, that's
All right, so we got D. I heard mostly D's, but where you sit, Zero?
I'll go with the D on that one.
Oh.
Pop is getting outruled here completely.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna start sounding like a Dermy.
No, it's impossible to do that.
When was I? Wait, how many times was I outruled? I think
3 by my count.
one. What?
Yeah, like I thought it
Dermy's
was
the
like
reason
five,
why
eh,
exists in the
guys?
first
What?
place.
5 or 6 at this point.
Well, okay.
Now
see
we
how it is.
have Locust. Now this one, I also saw that the newest iteration is a girl, but I went with the oldest just because I don't know nothing about the character.
I don't know anything, so
He
Floyd-
gets the void then.
No one knows the Locust.
No.
You don't fear the Locust.
I mean,
You'd be
it's a
surprised. There are a lot of like characters. There are like tens of thousands of characters that exist in these universes that
Yeah,
like,
and they just
people don't know anything about because they only had like maybe an appearance in like a couple of panels in an issue that nobody remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to throw a couple in there that I know that might be a little harder, just because I want to kind of get as well rounded of a list as I can, but it's always kind of a
I mean, I'm impressed you came up with that
Catch-22
many
to
bug
that, I guess.
characters.
But like I said, I wanted to be fair. Okay, then lastly, that means we have Wasp.
A,
Yeah.
Hey,
easy A. I would almost put her in S because she's one of the best characters, one of the best female characters in Avengers. But out of like all the iterations, but
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to
Yeah.
put her above Black Widow and put
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
and it put
Yeah.
it like she is like basically the mother of the group. It's like
She came up with the name Avengers.
she's the reason that Jocasta exists, like the antithesis to Ultron. So
Well, that was just because he had an Oedipus complex.
yeah, he was excuse my language here. He was trying to basically like impregnate her as a robot.
Yeah.
oh,
Makes sense.
Comics are fun. man.
Comics were fucking wild back in the day.
Yeah.
Get,
You gotta-
wanted to
you
get
gotta
that booty.
my main knowledge of her, she was in Mighty Tears, and she was by far the best character in there. Easy A for me. Yeah.
You gotta put her in A with Hank.
Mm-hmm.
So you can slap her down.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny. You put her in A tier, she pops up in B instead.
Yeah, drop her. All of a sudden, you're smack, and she drops. So what the fuck? All right. Okay, so A tier for Wasp. Okay, now looking at before we go to the audience to go through these and see if they want to make an argument. Do you guys like your list? Anything you want to change? Anything you want to reconsider? Somebody wants to bring it up for reconsideration.
I wanted Soap to be C, but clearly I'm not gonna get that.
No.
Mm-mm.
If Miguel O'Hara is A, then Silk is gonna remain in D.
You can offer sexual favors to try to get her out of there if you want, bud.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's difficult to proposition a married person. That that's like offering them fast food when they got a kitchen at home.
Okay.
Precisely. Why would I want to get a carton of milk from you when I have a cow?
We're gonna not
Why
tell,
did you say that?
or he just refer to her as a cow.
You guys refer to her as a cow. That's me.
Yeah,
That's me. I was making an analogy. That's all.
All of a sudden, you see her just run to the door and slap the shit out of him. No.
She's a method acting Hank Pym.
She's all wasp.
Sheep, you look darker than usual. No, this is my regular skin tone. I don't know what you're talking about.
You look black and blue.
On midweek, Humpy's gonna have his arm in a sling and one of his ears taped on.
Mm-hmm. Why are you
Right.
hobbling around while you're sitting? It's weird.
So wherever you're all good with where we've got stuff. You guys got it right the first time.
I mean,
Okay.
Everything.
Why is Spider-Woman in B? I would question that.
well,
Because
I
Jessica
wanted
Drew
her
had a
A,
good arc
but you
prior
guys
to
wouldn't
the-
let me.
Jessica
Well,
Drew was actually a pretty good character, and
I
especially in
think
the,
she's in
the
C.
older cartoon. In the older cartoon, she was pretty good. Like her older comics, she was pretty good.
And here's the thing: she's not a She's got no connection to Peter Parker.
Right.
Yeah,
and
she's
she-
not
Yeah.
cloned.
And
or
they never
anything.
tried that. They
Yeah,
they
exactly.
did
And
their
that's
own thing.
that's one of the things that I really liked is that like they didn't try to tie it to, oh well, she is, related to Pete in any way or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, true. She's a bit weird
No.
with
You're
the
not doing
origin
that
story
thing
and
again.
whatnot.
You're not
Like,
doing that thing again.
I'm judging the weirdness of the comics
I know what you
and
do.
put in the
I know
low
what you
tier.
do.
Can't she
Alright.
stun people by touching them like she?
Yeah,
Like fucking
she
Miles?
has no,
No,
she
like
did it first. That's why Miles
poison.
is unoriginal.
Okay.
Like it's like poison. Like she touches
Yeah.
them and something from her skin.
It's like a paralysis thing.
yeah,
Right.
makes
What's
And then she's
she
also
was
got the
experimented
pheromone
on
thing.
by Hydra,
Yeah,
to
she was
get
a
the powers?
Hydra thing.
right?
Why does
See,
that-
her origin is pretty weird. That's why I'd put her in C.
why the
She's
hell
just a
did
common
that go?
rider is what it sounds like.
My brain just automatically went to she knocks me out and takes advantage of me. I'm a pervert.
Well,
I-
well, funny
the
thing
only-
you say that. She's got a pheromone that she can emit that makes you like very attracted to her and
Of
very
course.
susceptible to suggestions.
So that's why.
Yeah.
It's not her butt. Okay.
It's not
I mean, it
her,
helps.
but it's her.
All right. So
All right, you know what? She can be in B. All right, you know.
she's staying.
What
in
about
B?
Spider Girl in C? Come on.
No,
No.
Well, all right.
no. Jessica Drew is the OG, the original. Keep her that way.
All right. Look at the C tier.
No,
all right?
no.
There's not that many people on it.
Look,
And that's
if,
fine.
If I can't have Silk any higher, you can't lower Jessica Drew. Simple as that.
No, Spider Girl in C is one.
Yeah, he wants to lift her up.
No.
Why not?
Why do you get yours to lift it up and I don't get mine? That ain't right.
I mean, the daughter of Spider Man. I think like
No
that
one cares about
deserves
this version of her. They care about the Renew Your Vows one.
the New Year's Vows vote doesn't matter shit. It's some fantasy
the one
story
everyone
that the
likes.
writers here have some sloppy seconds, but we're never gonna do this actually.
They
Oh,
were
and
never
look at
gonna
this.
do it
Peter
anyways.
is more ruthless on his villains. You don't want Spider-Man to be married. That's what we knew your vows was. It was fucking comfort food. That's what it was. Unreal.
That was somebody
like
trying.
it
That was
from
somebody trying to unfuck a fuck up and fucked up more. That's what it was.
Some people like their
And to
comfort
me,
food, you know?
Spider-Girl is more official, kin of Spider-Man than Spider-Man.
I think we broke Jeremy.
Did we? What is he saying?
He says, I only have to change one character on this list. I really don't care about the rest.
Which one was that?
I don't know. I guess we'll see his inevitable video.
Whoever's in the void.
The locust.
No, he'll be about that red bee.
All right. You know what? Keep her in D. You guys are unfair. You're harsh. You're too harsh. All right.
All right, so we've locked in those. Okay, now we go to the peanut gallery. Uh, what do you guys feel about these characters? If you want to make an argument for them, if you know more about them than we do, obviously, and can fill us in and help us out here, we can maybe take some of these guys out of the void. If not, they all get summarily ground up and served to poor people.
Well, Jeremy's only complaint is where we landed Blue Beetle.
Okay.
Oh well.
All right.
To be honest,
so-
for me, Jaime would be in C as well as Ted Korg. But that's because I don't know anything about Ted Korg. But
Well, Jaime Reyes is just as bland as what's the kid's name? Sam Alexander, the new kid playing Nova.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of the new Nova. I like the original better.
Yeah.
All right, Red Bee. Do you guys know anything about the Red Bee? Dermy,
Nope.
you're saying something about it. So is there something you want to tell us about his amazingness?
Nope.
He said that the I guess there's a time differential between what we're filming and it showing up on the thing, and he said I need to cut that down. You can control how short it is, and I have it like at the longest, so there's like a minute difference, I think. Oh, it was a joke about Red Bee. Oh, so you just want to mess with us? Okay, poor Red Bee, I guess, stays in the void. Goodbye. Bug. Did anyone read those books? Does anyone have
Well, no, because Google only said that he was a part of Micronauts and then became a part of the Guardians for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's the one he started at, was Micronauts. I don't know who they are, so when I saw that, I was all, maybe they're something big. I don't know.
I think Micronauts was a tie-in comic back when, because I think Micronauts was a toy line that Tomy brought
Weren't they
over.
kind of like Transformers or something like that?
No, they weren't. There were some vehicles that turned into suits. I think Ratchet and Ironhide were originally Micronauts, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, but they're similar in some way.
Well, they were all made by Tomy.
Do you know the villain? He's made out of bugs.
Swarm.
In the recent Nick Spencer run, the Kindred or something.
Kindred? Oh, no.
No, I haven't.
We're not
heard
talking
of
about that guy.
What was
After you
his
bring him
deal?
up.
Like what was his deal? He's just been added to like this mobile game that I'm playing sometimes. I'm like, I saw him in the Nick Spencer run. What's his deal?
Don't bother. He was not that interesting.
Okay.
He was.
Why not?
Because he was just a clone. He was just one of the failed Norman Osborn children clones. That's it.
What?
Yeah,
They're still
I'll
trying to
I'll
resurrect that story.
No,
Alright,
no,
okay.
no. I'll tell you this like off stream.
Okay.
It's just too
All
much to
right.
get into now.
Oh.
Okay, so Bug's dead too. Next,
That's
Grasshopper.
news to me.
Not you. Well, Pop might kill you later for the whole Spider Girl thing. He was pretty upset about that.
Well,
okay.
Okay. Upset is a big word. I'm just grumpy. All right. I think she's better. She's better than on Spiderling or whatever. And I think, all right, if you're gonna have Peter have a daughter, at least make him have a son as well. I've always been of that opinion.
Well, that's not. We don't have any power over that part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, Grasshopper. Anyone care about
Yep.
Grasshopper? Favorite hero
I
of
care
theirs?
about him as much as Stiltman.
Stillman has charm, though.
What was the last comic he was in?
I don't
Maybe
know the
not.
last comic.
Pop.
He was just a fun design.
You've been invited to Dermy's rant tonight.
I'd have to check what time it is.
Yeah, that would be pretty early for you, especially since you haven't got to sleep yet. Okay, so no one really cares about Grasshopper, so he's dead.
Nope.
Okay, Hornet. Anybody?
No.
No, not really.
Man, so many people being executed today. It's cruel.
It's getting crowded in the void.
Hang on, what was the other guy?
Which one?
The Peter Parker identity. Yeah.
Oh, Hornet.
Hornet.
I asked,
Oh,
but
yeah.
still no one's given any
No, he just wasn't that.
defense.
It was just.
Are
it
we
was just-
judging
it was
him as a Peter Parker identity, like Yellow Jacket, or are we judging him as
Judging him
the guy
on his
who rose
own,
after the suit?
his
His
own
own-
thing. If he didn't have very long of an arc, that kind of hurts it. The suit you can judge him on how cool the suit is. You can judge him on if that particular character had some meaningful thing that it did. Like during that time, he stopped Doc Ock from destroying the city, or like you can judge him on his own merits, but not as Peter Parker. He's obviously, he's
Yeah,
If you're
gonna
plus-
judge Peter
plus
Parker,
you
he's
have to
Spider.
factor.
No,
you have
not
to
the
factor in
Void.
You have to factor in the bit of when all these 4 identities that Peter made got passed on to other people who
Yeah.
took up those.
That was like kind of
mantles.
cool that Peter had, like Rich Rocket. Like I don't know how to say
Ricochet.
Ricochet. I love that suit. Really cool.
Yeah,
looking.
it was.
I think
hard to-
MJ designed it.
But yeah, no, Mary Jane designed them
Yeah.
because she's a fashion designer.
Bombastic Bagman is the best alternate Peter Parker.
Bagman.
I
I do
would
like
agree.
Bagman. Or he just has the bag over his face.
I could go for a Bagman action figure. That would be cool.
Okay, I guess we're not even gonna bring up her.
No.
Nope.
No.
Not him.
Also,
either.
no.
Also no.
Okay, no argument for them. Butterfly. Anyone that long ago? Do we have
I'm
any
not that old.
80-year-olds in the audience? They're like, oh, that was my
I don't
first
see Gary
comic.
around here, dude.
I remember in 1942, the time I read a bit of Butterfly.
When I was over fighting the Nazis, I used to read the Butterfly comic every day.
Butterfly got whoever that was over in Germany through some tough nights.
All right. And the Locust.
No.
Oh, he was
Because
cool
I'm
in
not that
the
old
Bible
yet.
arc when Moses was setting his plague. He was pretty cool there in that comic run. Probably the oldest one in there.
Locust is as memorable to me as Korvac is to most comic readers.
Correct. Something to do with X-Men, right?
Korvac? Nope.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it was a
I wish there
cosmic
was a-
character.
Oh, that was my best guess.
It has
I
to
wish
do with
they-
the Avengers.
Oh,
They
oh,
added
okay.
a way where I could just like delete them, like just click on them and delete them, so like they really did just disappear from the void. But unfortunately, they just get to sit there. But
They just
okay,
get
so
Thanos snapped out.
yeah, Thanos. Okay, so that looks like that's our list, guys. We have S, we have the Tick and Spider-Man. A, we have Ant-Man 99, Black Widow, Yellow Jacket, Arthur, and Wasp. We got Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, Firefly and Scorpion, Green Hornet and Spider-Woman and B, Blue Beetle, Bumblebee, and Mantis C. We got Beetle, what was his name? Swarm, right?
Swarm.
Yeah.
Swarm, Silk, Queen Bee, Killer Moth, and Spider Girl in D. And then who gives a care about the Void? And
Basically.
so we'll lock it in,
Dun, dun, dun.
and then I will put all that stuff in later. Stop sharing that.
I also saved it through Devil just in case.
Okay. All right. That's gone. Okay, then that will set our list. We'll get outros going, and we will start with Sheep.
Hello. I work for the Ripperverse. So if anything, you'll see me on Twitter promoting the I Sound 2 campaign, which is going to be going on until the end of August. Books should be seeing shipping at the end of July this month. So there's that. Aside from that, I'm also working on my own manga in my off time. So that's about all I got going on for me. Like, find me on Twitter, Instagram, locals, and like that. That's about it. Oh, and Gilded. Gilded as well. I'll put the link out on like Twitter or something like that.
And check him out on the Midweek Hump. Great show.
That as well.
Every
Thank you
week.
for reminding me because I am on that show. Yeah, the Midweek Hump as well. Every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. That's 11 Eastern.
Okay. And next up, we have True Pop. What do you got going on, Pop?
Yeah. I'm True Pop Culture 7. You can check out my channel, True Pop Culture 7, for animated stream highlights, funny little videos from other streams. You can also check out my Twitter at True Culture 7, where I essentially react to random pop culture news. And you can send me any stream highlight suggestions in the comments on my YouTube channel or at True Culture 7. I also do a show every Sunday, 8 p.m. British summertime. Today was kind of delayed. I think that's all I have to promote.
Yeah, check out his show. It's usually on not right before, but before this show every Sunday. And give him a watch. Oh, and he runs the Spider Girl fan club. They're looking for new members.
No, come on. I don't think she deserved the D tier. You know,
She's crazy.
She deserves the D. No. Okay, Mr. Bug. What do you got going on?
Hey, you know who it is. Your favorite neighborhood loving moron with memes and funny clips. I talk about all the stuff, superheroes and whatnot. You can find me on the usual places like Twitter and all that. Also, if you want a funny clip edited for you, I'm definitely around for hire. That's about it.
And he is the Silk fan club leader, always looking for members.
Yep, yeah, that we definitely will take more. Like I am
hang on. Didn't you want to put Spider-Gwen in D?
I didn't really care for Spider-Gwen. I care more about Silk than I do Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
I said I was okay with her being
the fact that you wanted Spider-Gwen in D for 1 second offends me very much. So you're on my list, dummy.
I'm sorry,
on my
I
list.
have preferences.
Unacceptable ones.
Zero. What do you got going on this week?
So yeah, I've got the 5th anniversary show for my show, Figure Action, coming up this Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, over on the Figure Action podcast channel. So if you're into collecting or want to know anything about anything that's going on in the industry, be it Transformers, Marvel Legends Black Series, Storm Collectibles, Mafex, whatever there is out there, we cover it. Go and check us out. It's going to be a fun show. We're just going to be going back over the 5 years that we've been doing the podcast, talk about what's changed in the industry and talk about where we see things going. It's going to be a fun discussion with my boys, TM Reviews and T-Man 978. We're also going to try and get my boy Deluxe Baldwin and possibly Pig for Life on there. Some big names in the toy reviewing scene. Then, of course, I've got my vacation kicking off. So Side Scroller's on vacation this week, but I'll be trying to do some memes where I can. I got some good ones in a flawed and mode tonight. I'll try and get the Based AF crew. And then Sunday, I'm hitting the road. I'm going to disconnect. So if you don't see me, I'm going to be enjoying some beach time with my wife. So
yeah, congratulations on both of your anniversaries, dude. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah. And just follow me on Twitter, Extra008. If you like memes, that's the place to be.
Okay. And I'm, of course, Devil Made Me Do It, Nalik3 on the Twitters. If you like memes, check it out. Like, subscribe, and click the bell for Beelzehub so you can check us out every week here on Get Ranked. Next week will be action movie characters, the main character of action movies, the best there is, and we'll rank them up. I believe Culture Casino is going to be on there. ETEP. I'm going to have, obviously, Extra Zero can't be there, so it's going to be Ryan of Legion Gaming, and I can't remember who the other one's going to be, but it'll be somebody, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a nice day.
See y'all.
Later.
Yeah.